What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going for round 2 on everything on Serpent's Way in World 1 All-Star Tower Defense. For those of you who have watched the last video, you'll know that I was able to get all the way up until Challenge 1, and that is where I failed. But today, I've done more research on all of these, and I am ready to take it on. We're going to be using the same team as last time, pretty much. We got Meliodas with the Bomb Orb, but mainly for his money bonus. We got Cooler 7-star for his clones, and he's going to be the only air unit we have. Next we got Toru, who's going to be my main elemental and main attacking unit. And he also becomes hybrid at a certain point, so we'll most likely get him. Next we've got Cornella for the freeze and damage she provides. Next up we got our main money unit Speedwagon, and then we got I for her buff. Let's just jump straight into it. We're gonna be doing everything on Extreme for the extra challenge, and our main goal is to complete all 3 trials, raids, and challenges and get to the About 1. I don't think we'll be able to complete the About 1, even if it's on regular or normal, if there's even an option for that. But we're gonna go until we fail. I have done research on everything this time, so I know what to expect. And I found another unit for Challenge 1, because for those of you that do or don't know, Challenge 1, you can only use Demon Slayer units. And that's what makes that challenge so difficult. You can't use anyone but Demon Slayer units and money units, because everyone else gets stunned for the entire time. Challenge 2 is pure elementals, and it's a Fire Force map, for those that have seen it, and for those that have not seen it. We're just gonna be going through this, completing these, hopefully. For those of you that watched the last video, you'll know that when I got to Challenge 1, I thought Meliodas was a Demon Slayer unit, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll just use him to start off with. And the second he took down a unit, he became stunned, and I was like, oh crap, he's not a Demon Slayer unit. So this time, I'm gonna have 16 total Demon Slayer units. And I'm hoping that it'll be enough. And the one thing I will have going for me is that they're both elemental. You'll know that last time I used Tengen. This time, I'm also gonna use Tengen, but along with him, I'm gonna use Nezuko. In this game, she is a burn, but the bad thing is that she mainly only attacks bleeding units, so that's her main issue. But it shouldn't be that big of a deal because Tengen has bleed. He's got some big range when you max him out. And this time, we're not going to hold anything back. If we feel the need to overplace, we're going to place as many units as we want. In these early stages, there's not going to be really much to talk about, because we've already talked about it in the last video. All it really was that we did talk about, though, is just giving an analysis of how hard this is going to be, and what the map's like. so you're not gonna really miss much. Some side things I'm gonna talk about. My level has gone down to 220. For those of you that watched the last video, you'll know my level was at like 239-ish. For those that don't know, there is a prestige feature in this game. It's called Wish. And I wished and it took me back down to level 220. And for those of you that do know what Wish is, this was my third one that I've gotten so far. And I decided to take the unit instead of the orb. So now I've got all 3 of the units from prestiging. I don't remember what his name was, and I haven't really used him. All I know is I'm pretty sure he's a time stop. There's not really much to speak about this time, until we get to, like, the raids. There's nothing down here is really difficult. We're gonna be using the same team mostly throughout this entire thing. And if we fail, I will make one more video of me attempting all of these. And I'll just have to do more research, I guess. But I'm not gonna make a 4th one. So we do this, and if we fail, we'll take one last try. And if we fail that, we're just gonna be done. But anyways, that is trial 1 completed. As expected, not really all that difficult. And it shouldn't be difficult because it's only a requirement of level 25, and it's the first thing on Serpent's Way, so it really shouldn't be difficult. From the last video, some of you may or may not have seen, but I have tried responding to all the comments, and I'm going to continue to try and respond to all the comments. So if you want to stop in the chat and say like hi or something in the comments below, go ahead, and I'll see if I can respond. I've had a bit of free time recently, so I should be able to. Just like last video, there's gonna be no edits in this one, just so you guys can see what the waiting process is like, how hard the things actually are. And well, in the first video, I showed you guys what the setup process was like. In this video, I didn't because I found no reason to, just because it's gonna be the same team throughout most of this thing. I will say though, if we get to challenge 3 and we don't complete it, I might take a second try at it just because I actually did not research that one. I only researched the first one, the second one. I also looked at some strategies for Raid 2 on Extreme because that one's mainly air units, and those air units do get quite a bit of health. So, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure what to expect from the 3rd challenge. I don't assume it'll be that much more difficult than the 2nd one if we get past the 2nd one. Just the main thing we need for the 2nd one is our Cooler clones and Toru. Because for those that do and don't know, Cooler's clones all get 22 million health when they're first summoned. Oh, I fell. to place a tower back here? Yeah. Probably gonna be air units this round. Oh, something I do want you to, all of you viewers, to keep in mind though, is that I have not done any, like, practice. Like, I never hopped into any of these and tried them out before I started doing them. This is all purely from past experience. Like, and when I say I've done research, I meant I've looked up what these challenges and stuff are like online. Because there's a lot of help online to see what these are like. It's the internet, so you should all know that. For those that watched the last video, I said I'm gonna try and get some more 7 stars. I have not gotten any of them yet. The 2 main ones I said I'm going to be working on are Falcon and Organ. I don't know their actual names, but I said those are going to be the 2 main ones that I worked on. I have not gotten either of them up to 6 star yet. They both require 6 masks from the Berserk raid, and 3 Apostle 5s, I think. And it might be the same thing to get them each up to 7 stars as well. I'm not too sure though. That's trial 2 done. Sorry for the lack of talking. It's just that we've already done this, and there's not really much to speak about. It's only been a week since the last video. There's not really much in my personal life either to speak about. I've just been chilling back, chilling with friends and family. That's really it. Because we all should know, friends and family come before gaming. Some games I have been playing recently, though, I will say, include a lot of Siege and a lot of Minecraft. I've been playing those quite a bit recently. Anyways, we're on to Trial 3. I couldn't tell if this was Trial 2 or not. That one up there is Trial 2, the one we just did. After this, we go on to Raid 1, which should be relatively easy. And then we go on to Raid 2, which is where things start to get difficult. In the last video, I said that in the tower mode, I was on floor like 52 or something, and that is true, and I'm still on floor 52, or somewhere around there. I've not gone past floor 60 yet. If you guys want, I can record my experience of tower, if you guys would want to see something like that. Realistically, I'm just going to use the same team I have now, because this is like my same team for everything. World 1 raids and all that other stuff, and World 2 raids as well. Something I also forgot to mention is that you probably figured this out by now, but the same rules from last video still apply to this challenge. We're going to try not to pick up any randoms. We're going to do all of these on extreme, no matter how hard they are. And the rewards, they don't really matter. Most of them really aren't that good anyways. I forgot there's D-cells. I just thought it was only airs. Oh, the big clutch from the cooler though. Now that I think about it, there actually are a few things I can talk to you all about while we breeze through this early part. I'm pretty confident that you all know that this is an anime-based game, so what better to do than to talk about some anime? A few nights ago, I started watching, for the first time, Rising of the Shield Hero. For those that don't know, it's a isekai that I wouldn't really say takes place in old times, but the main enemies aren't like what you expect from regular day things. Like, they're aliens, zombies, skeletons, stuff like that. I just started watching that last night. I'm not quite done with it yet, but I'm like halfway through a little bit more than halfway through the first season. So when I finish watching that, I'll give you all my regards on it, and what I think about it. So far, I think it's pretty good. I won't say it's the best I've seen, but it's up there. I'm sure there's some of you just sat behind the monitors punching air right now about what I just said. I haven't really watched a lot of anime. Like, I only started watching it just last year. And the amount of stuff I've watched is actually fairly kind of crazy. If you've never watched anime, I would definitely recommend it. But just be aware that some of the stuff isn't meant for children if you do decide to watch anime. Other than that, that's Trial 3 completed. Next, we're gonna go to Raid 1, where things do start to spike up quite a bit, but not too much. It's like a caterpillar evolving into a... nah, that's actually a big jump. I was gonna say caterpillar evolving into a butterfly, but that is quite a big jump. And I hope that guy up there is not going to Raid 1. Because I like to try and do all this solo. And he just comes straight to Raid 1. Well, you know, he's level 50, so I don't think he's really gonna do much, so... Well, so much for trying to do all this solo, but it's not the end of the world. We are gonna be doing this on extreme, though. Unless he votes normal. If he votes normal, then I'm just gonna leave and go into a private server. Oh. Can't see how much time's left. Is that guy gonna join? Nope. Okay. I really hope this guy doesn't mind being on YouTube. If he does, then we might have a few issues. The most unfortunate thing for him would be is if he lagged out while doing this. That'd be really unfortunate for him. Well, I said that there's gonna be no edits, and I do remain true to that. But I will say I was hoping not to pick up a random. I wonder if he said he needed help in chat, because I didn't really look at chat. I almost always have my chat closed. Oh. Oh, that's the previous Star Pass unit. Not airs, right? It's not airs. I'm gonna need a second warrior. When I say I really didn't want any randoms, I hope you guys understand that I'm not trying to be mean when I say that. It's just that I want to make the challenge like a bit harder for myself in a way. So I do hope you guys understand where I'm trying to come from with that. We should be fine here. Even though I haven't upgraded my tools yet, I'm not really that worried that they're gonna get past. Because Warrior is very broken. And if they did get past, I could just place a Toro or someone back here to cover. buff. Does anyone know what Ai's actual buff percentage is? Because if you do, please tell me in the comments below. Because when you get her first 250% upgrade buff with the 11k upgrade, it says it goes up to like 270 something, but it doesn't, the buff number doesn't go over 250. So if someone knows Ai's actual buff number, please tell me in the comments below, because I'd like to know it. Oh, I am messing with the speed. Thought I was upgrading. This guy's probably very happy that someone's decided to... Well, I didn't really decide to, it just kind of happened, but he probably thinks that I decided to carry him through this. But I was right with my prediction. He doesn't seem to really be doing much. Just place down one unit. That Madara will die, yeah. Look at that, almost exactly 10 times more damage than he had. It helped quite a bit, I guess. Well, that is Raid 1 done. Now we go on to the hard stuff, which is Raid 2. Raid 2 is where things spike when a caterpillar becomes a butterfly. And we got Spanish lobby. I know how to speak some Spanish, but I'm not really fluent in it. Like, I can make very basic sentences, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. This is Raid 2, right? Yeah. Here we go. Raid 2. I'm a bit tired. I don't know if I should be excited for this or if I should not be excited for this, because this is going to be hard. But I did ask for the challenge. I'm pretty sure the last time we did this, we put on, well, I put on Mob, but I didn't even place him down. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me. I took off Quinella for Mob, or his copyright name is Stampede, and I didn't even place him down till like the end. And for those that don't know, Mob is hybrid on placement. So that's why I put him on. Reach down. Okay, you do reach down. Pretty good range. Ah, poo. Alright, I'm just hoping that anything that gets past will die. I will place a Tor there for the ground unit stuff. Yeah. I'm starting to make some big ground here. Because I don't have anyone right here to take them out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go 7, 8. So these balloons are scary. They're gonna die at rate 2. It's not that exciting for a video. Can't lie. If we died here, it'd be quite upsetting, because that'd make for a very short and not really a good video, I'm not gonna lie. The video would probably be like, maybe 20 minutes long. Which I guess for is average, but it just wouldn't be that entertaining, because we didn't really say anything. And we're not really gonna say anything until we get to the harder stuff. Probably gonna stop upgrading the money units now. How much do we get? Okay, now we stop. Almost 1,000,000 damage. Quite nice. As long as we don't get overwhelmed, we'll be able to win. And also I've got War Max, which is even better for our safety. You know, I say we max out second quarter. Definitely for the coolers. I got 2 max Warriors, and what is that, 4 max Coolers? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Just saying, no way someone made it back. I forgot most of these bosses, they do take away base health when they spawn in. And I thought an air unit got past. I was like, what? How would we lose? Well, raid 2 is done. That's the hardest thing until we get to challenge 1, which is when we're gonna start switching up our team, because the challenges have certain requirements. Actually, while I have time, I'm gonna look up what challenge 3 is like on my phone here. While we go to the second one and start our doohickey. See what it's like. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it's just elementals and airs. And at the last wave, we get stunned. I'm pretty sure that's all it is. 3, 2. Here we go to raid 3. Alright, look up a quick YouTube video about it while we load in. I'm gonna try and have the audio muted so you guys don't hear it. Yeah, it's just elementals. Okay. Thank you, video. I do appreciate you. I forget what comes first on this. I forget if it's airs or regular guys. I made the same mistake last time when I placed down Meliodas instead of Tengen or Speedwagon for money. I'm not gonna make that same mistake again in Challenge 1. Because that's the biggest reason why I lost, was because I placed a Meliodas down first thinking he was a Demon Slayer unit. So I'm not gonna make that mistake again. I know the diesel get bothered up, so. I'd like to push on that corner, and then I know I'll be safe. We'll keep my Tor there, actually. Because from all my previous experiences, before recording this, I remember there's always like one guy who managed to sneak past and just take me out. And so if that happens, I'm not gonna be too happy about it, to say the least. That Tor should be able to reach the power poles. Place down some cores. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. I'm actually gonna upgrade this back forward a few times, or back forward a few times. Let's place a cool up front, but I've already placed all my coolers. Oh, look at that, there's some guys getting by. I don't know, okay, back forward is not in reach of them, but now he is. Okay, we're just gonna go, we're gonna straight up max out cooler here. I'll feel more safe. And we're also gonna send him to find airs. Because we all know how big of a pain in the butt air units can be sometimes. Okay, we got 3s now, which is nice. Actually, I'm gonna make that Tor back. 5 pulls maxed. Should be enough though. I'm sure you guys could already tell, but if you can, I'll go over the orbs I'm using for the units. For Meliodas, I'm using the Bomb Orb, just because if I place him down, for whatever reason, I'll want him to do the most amount of damage. We're using the Water Orb on Cooler, just because he's a water unit, and the Water Orb only increases buffs and stuff for water element type units, such as Cooler. Next we're using the Fire Rage Orb on Toru, because we want his damage to be as high as can be, because he is our main DPS. We're using the Prey on Cornella just to increase her range. Cost Orb on Speedwagon, just to make placing him not as expensive. And then we're using Rainbow Orb on Eye to increase buff amount and range. But that's Raid 3 done. On to Challenge 1, and where things actually start to get a bit difficult. Or I guess you could say challenging, but I didn't really want to say that because that's why it's called challenge. Because it provides a challenge. Haha, I'm not that funny, I know. Anyways, though. Here, we're gonna take off Cornella and... we'll take off Tor, just because the 2 units we're gonna be putting on are elementals. We may regret it, but we're not going to change the orbs either, just because I'll probably forget to put them back on. Alright, so we're going to use Tengen just like last time, but we're also going to use Nezuko. I don't know why, I don't know what happened to her outfit. Just don't pay attention to that. It's a glitch that happens a lot, actually. We're just going to hope that that doesn't replicate what she looks like when we place her down in game. Because if it does, then we're gonna have some issues. But then again, it is just a glitch in the game, so nothing bad should happen. I hope, at least. If this gets me age restricted, I'm gonna be kind of upset. Because I said I don't want to do any editing, and that includes blurring out stuff. Look at that guy over there. He wants to do Raid 3. He saying anything in chat? Nope. He has not said a single thing in chat. He's just AFK up at Raid 3. Maybe he's waiting for someone else. If he is, though, he might be waiting there for a while. Yeah. Alright. Got a bit of a broken chair, so if you can hear some, like, cracking noises, or if it sounds like something's breaking in the background, just let it be known that that is my chair and it is broken. It's not very much range. It's hoping for a bit more range, I'm not gonna lie. Compared to Tengen's, though. Eh, you get what you get, I guess. As long as our SPA is relatively fast. Oh, that's not a fast SPA at all. Oh well. Wait, is that stun? No, that's Dark Enchantment. Here we go, moment of truth. She is not attacking. Well, I thought she was a Demon Slayer unit. Oh, she attacks bleeding enemies only. That's what I forgot. Ah, I am screwed here. I'm so screwed here. She only attacks bleeding enemies. I'm so dead here. Hail Mary, please, save me. That's 9. We're dead. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that same thing earlier, dude. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that she only attacks bleeding enemies earlier. Well, that's quite unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie, I am a bit skeptical about posting this, but the rules are the rules. I only get one try, so... That was the video. I hope you all enjoyed. We failed at Challenge 1 yet again. But that just means you can all look forward to a third attempt at this. And next time we'll be sure to get past it, because I know that Nezgo only attacks bleeding enemies now. So... I'll see you all in the next video. But until then, peace.